Hey guys, what's going on? It's Waseem here again for another fragrance review. Today we're going to be looking at a Attar from the House of Mellifluence, and the Attar we're looking at today is called Sessile. So Sessile is from the House of Mellifluence. I'm going to leave a link to their Etsy shop in my description below. They create natural Attars or oils which you apply. This is a sample, and I typically apply it with a toothpick, a plastic toothpick. You can find it in any chemist out there. So this is for a toothpick, basically for dental reasons, but I use it to apply oud or any other Attar. It's quite convenient, I find. So Sessile, let's just run through the notes and then I'll quickly talk about how it smells like, what I really got from the scent itself. I'll talk about the performance, the occasions that I felt this was suited for, and I'll end the video with a final rating of the Attar itself. So at the top of Sessile from Mellifluence, you get Mexican lime and cream. The heart of the fragrance is Mahuhu, Rugus, which I believe is Vetiver, Gurgin balsam and Indian white oud. The base of the fragrance is Oakmoss, Cambodia Sufi oud, Labdanum, Mushroom Absolute and Boya wood. So guys, those were the notes of Sessile, but what did I really get on my skin? When I first apply Sessile onto myself, I'm introduced to a very intense smokiness, and with this smokiness I also pick up a very dark lime note. Now the smokiness that I get from this scent isn't a smokiness that feels like burning wood. It doesn't feel like incense. The smokiness that I pick up comes across like a white smoke, and the smokiness has like a cooling touch to it. And along with the smokiness, like I mentioned, I get this dark lime note. Now, the lime in this, it's not like a bright citrus sort of lime, but it has that invigorating sort of feel that you would expect from a lime. But it's got a dark feel to it. As the scent develops, I still get that smokiness that I got from the opening, and it still has that cooling feel. But the scent is then introduced to a lot of dark green mossy notes. Now, these dark green mossy notes, as well as the smokiness, then is introduced to an oud note. Now, the oud helps to give this fragrance a lot of character and a lot of backbone, but the oud is very much overpowered by the other notes in the scent, such as the smokiness that you pick up from the opening, the green mossy sort of like grassy notes as well, and that little touch of invigorating lime from the opening. For me, this is a scent which I found quite difficult to describe because I've never smelled anything quite like this before. This is a unique scent. For me, I keep mentioning the smoky aspect of this scent, and the green and grassy, mossy, really deep, rich mossiness in this scent. And for me, if I was to describe how it smells like without you actually smelling it, I would say imagine fresh, wet grass being burnt. That's the type of smokiness that I get. The smokiness has like a cool feel as well. It's not like a warm smoke. Yeah, there's not warmth in the smokiness of this scent. It has a very cool feel. So yeah, very interesting, very peculiar, very strange scent, but nevertheless, it's something I found very interesting to wear, very unique. And as a fragrance reviewer and a person who's enjoyed fragrances for well over 5 years or so, I've tested so many different fragrances, and in recent years it becomes a lot harder to be impressed by scents or have or come across a scent that you've never really smelt before. But this one, Sessile from Mellifluence, was a scent which I've never really come across. I've never come across a scent profile quite like this one. In terms of performance, Sessile on my skin, the projection was very strong for the first 4 hours, which is not typical for me for a Attar. I usually find the projection to be quite moderate, but Sessile for me was very strong for the first 4 hours. After that, it sits a little bit more moderately on my skin, and it lasts around 6 to 7 hours. I think in terms of occasions, Sessile, though it's not a daring scent or a scent which others would find off-putting. I felt because it was so deep, so rich, and had so many like complex characteristics, I feel like this is best worn for your own enjoyment. So if you're just lazing around at home, or if you're going on a long journey and you just want something for you to wear for yourself to enjoy, I think this is the best occasions to wear Sessile by Mellifluence. For me, overall rating for Sessile by Mellifluence is going to be a 4 out of 5. I was really impressed by the unique scent. The lime, the invigorating lime, but it has that deep, rich quality. The smokiness, the white, smoky coolness, as well as the oud and the green, grassy, really mossy sort of feel that I got from this scent. I was really impressed with the performance as well, so it's going to be a 4 out of 5 for Sessile from Mellifluence. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have, then please do leave me a like and a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, then make sure you do. And just before I sign out, I just want to say, how are you finding the recent reviews so far on the channel? Are you enjoying reviews of Attars? I'm reviewing a lot of things which aren't being reviewed on YouTube, so I'm doing a lot of reviews of stuff there's not much information out there. I'm doing reviews where there's no information on Fragrantica or anything like that. I'm just keeping my horizons regarding fragrances very open. I'm very open to trying new things, and because I try new things and I write down a lot of notes, and I like to share my experiences of new fragrances. So let me know what you actually think about these reviews. In recent weeks, I'm going to be bringing out reviews from Ensar Oud. I'm also going to be bringing out a lot of reviews from Sultan Pasha as well. So there's going to be a lot of reviews of Attars. There's going to be obviously reviews of designer niche fragrances as well. I like to keep the channel quite open to a lot of different styles and different sort of scents, because that's what I like to wear in my free time, and that's what I want to review. I wear designer scents, I wear niche, I wear Attars, I wear pure oud as well, and I want to review all of them. But just give me some feedback in the comments below. So guys, until next time, see you later.